she stole the money from Atticus. Poor Atticus. But what does Molly want? So the masked singer isn't your run-of-the-mill mutter. The masked singer. So the masked stranger isn't your run-of-the-mill mutter. On a visit to Sacred Heart, you discovered your mother's maiden name, Hathaway, and confirmed that she's being reared at Bethnal House, a hospital for the mentally infirm, and Chinwig with Cummins time gave you a lead on accessing Bethnal. When you reluctantly raise your eyelids against the leaden light of another day, you find your gaze resting upon a lump of spent candles. The the formless wax tendrils of a testament and long nights gone by. You took your rest in a four-poster and heavy blankets grab at you like strong but gentle hands, insisting you return to sleep. The room is warm and musty, but nicely decorated, and heavy drapery on all sides, and beveled glass in the windows to block any prying eyes from the streets below. Whatever transpired between you and Miss Reed has faded little more than a dim dream, but your performance at the gaming tables returns with crystalline clarity. What a banger that was! Your spirits rise, and you abruptly sit up, only to find the bells of St. Clement's thundering inside your skull. But the promise of fat pockets and easy living, at least for a while, tempers your punishing hangover. With renewed purpose, you rise slowly to your feet. Awake, awake, now awake. A new day calls and you must answer, however much it chafes you. If you continue on this road of drinking and dice, well, you see where it ends. What in the blazes is this infernal racket? Sounds like someone dragging an anvil across a brick road. No, it's nothing, just my hangover. But then again, didn't I hear screams in the night? Or was it screams? Or was it a nightmare? There's putty in my mouth like I was chewing on a juniper branch. But was it only the gin I was tipping back? No talking, no telling what mix of alcoholic concoctions went down my gullet, but at least I'm alive. Anyway, my luck has finally changed. Thanks to my brilliant turn at the tables last night, I can at least swear at my desk with Molly. No, what's this cursed nonsense? Where are my blasted winnings? Another dawn, another disappointment. I was robbed in the night. No one steals from Atticus daily. But I better clear my mind before I try to recover my wealth. Hark. Is that a rumble in the pipes or that scraping noise again? This time of day, the river road should be quiet as church. Sounds like it's coming from the next room. Perhaps the thief stood at the premises. I should investigate. Ooh. We're taking this. Is that Miss Reese the ranger in the burrow? She must have left in a hurry. And if she was the one who robbed me, then this will be some recompense. We're taking it. Finders keepers can't go wrong with a bit of firepower. Son of a bugger all. Here's a sight to blast even my jaded senses. The hump of a cadaver in the sprawling pool of blood. For one juggling instinct, I fear that the body is Clara Reed. But no, it is someone else, and she is bathed in red, a darker red than the floors and walls. That creeping murderer who's been at large in London must have struck again, just a few steps where I'm sleeping. That is an unmistakable scent of bergamot in the air, and the furniture is in disarray. That explains that scraping noise I heard earlier. Marks on the floor. Son of a gun. We gotta go through the window too then. Oh boy. Um thought we got the Derringer. Is that Miss Reed's Derringer on the burrow? She must have left in a hurry. Take it. Finders keepers. We did. It is fine. It is fine. Buggerall, here's a sight to blast even my jaded senses. The lump of cadaver is broad. The hump of a cadaver is sprawling, a sprawling pool of blood. For one juddering instant, I feared that the body is Clara Reed, but no, it is someone else, and she is bathed in blood of darker red than the floor and walls. That creepy murderer who's been at large in London must have struck again, just a few steps away from where I was sleeping. There is an unmistakable scent of bergamot in the air, and the furniture is in disarray. That explains the scraping noise I heard earlier. Let's go to the body first. It can't be Ariana? A son of a gun. Her lifeless body lying in a pool of blood. Blast it all. I could crush the skull of whoever was responsible. But nothing can be done at the moment. Feels like a lifetime ago, but we were together once. And did she bring out the best in me? At the very least, I swilled and gambled less when she was around. Oh, but I ruined things between us, and now she's dead. Bloody crow. If only I were a trained detective, then I'll be sure to get to the bottom of this terrible business with alacrity. I'll do what I can, but I can't be sure I'm the hero of this particular tragedy. This was all too much. I need to leave this place. The Cheverna was dragged across the floor to where it stands. That explains the scraping noise from which woke me before. Cupboard. Window. Can we jump out? Two lofty stories from here to the hard gables below. Could have been a cat burglar, or perhaps someone with a natural climbing ability. Are they gonna think it was us? Ooh. We need a 1. Please don't do a natural 1. Yay. Taking the whole scene into account, it strikes me that a few items were knocked over as if the result of a struggle. And the Schafner was dragged from its usual place. Could the room's disarray have been staged for some reason? Now what it looks like. This is a whole setup. Let's go to Madame Zora. You, what were you doing stinking around up there? Report the crime. You have undoubtedly heard about the courtesan killer. I am sorry to report that he struck again. They're in the room at the top of the stairs. What are you trying to say? Oh. But I don't want to get on her bad side. I don't want her to think it was us. So there's a girl lying dead upstairs, and judging by the scene, it looks like the work of the courtesan killer. Saints above, this is troubling indeed. When word gets out, we will be ruined. I will let the girls know. We'll have to close our doors. Do you know anything that might point to the killer? I believe I do, in fact, and I tell you for nothing. It's a werewolf or some other demon behind all this carnage. What else could it... You don't know that. Explain. You've seen the newspaper reports, no doubt, and now you've seen it with your own eyes. What sort of creature could do such a thing? Those with lycanthropy are only dangerous during the full moon. Perhaps, but a partial transformation is not unheard of, or even full changes in the immediate days that follows and precede the full moon. The madam certainly seems to know more about the matter than me. Regardless, with the trauma induced by each transformation, one's noble restraint gets gradually looser. The body upstairs was certainly torn to shreds, as if the dolly was clawed to death. I don't think I wanted to her was robbed. Huh. We don't really know it was Clara. Take note of her scattered attention. Excuse me, but are you muttered under your breath? I haven't the slightest what was that? Are you tallying sums in your head right now? A woman was slaughtered, not 20 yards from where we're standing. Not too long ago either. Well, didn't you wake up high and mighty this morning? I am running a business here, sir. And who are you? Just another John wandering off the street. This is a job, and my girls rely upon it to pave their way. Perhaps so. Would he? We technically have her gun. How much is the gun worth? I don't think it shows us. I don't know what we feel about her. Let's see. Burly, magician, commoner, poor. We do need the money. Illusionist, retro, millie, confident, self-reliant. You know what? We do have rent. Tell her you were robbed. I have to tell you, I've been robbed right here in your fine establishment. Last night I was flush with capital, but I woke up a pauper. I don't know anything about that, except it was probably the dolly we're with who robbed you. Anyway, what kind of dullard falls asleep in a bordello? Perhaps I shouldn't have trusted Miss Reed, but I was overcome with such fatigue that I couldn't help but fall asleep. Alright. Now I must tend to my own troubles, madam. I leave this shambles in your capable hands. Run along, bull man. Whatever business you had here is finished. What was that? Zora was decidedly unhelpful and need to find someone who witnessed one of the killings. What is the... I remember the gin. Leo's Lament. Oh, yeah. Axe around the wharf. The rent and the freaking stranger. We did this. It's just not checked. Oh no, it is crossed out. So we climb. Where do we go for that? Have to wait till tomorrow. Someplace at the Palladium. She could be a teacher. Oh, Chrome. Alright, fine. Notice. No. Oh, you've read that already. Can he take the tooth powder? Don't waste my time on such nonsense. You're either born with good teeth or they're bound to fall out. Ooh. Use the powder. My mouth is haunted with the spirits of last night's binge. It's time for our exorcism. Ugh. Blah. Tastes like someone defiled the Holy Spirit. It's only right and proper to suffer for my sins. Perfect. Authority. Optimistic. Is anyone here? Cider bottle? Can we take it? Alcoholic free. Still full. Can't stomach it, so sweet. Downstairs we go. Poor Ariana. In but a few short hours, your sleeping form has been looted by some cowardly crook, and a sight like you suffered a sight like to make your eyes start out of your head. It sickens you to think that such butchery happened only a few yards from where you slept. If only you had heard something, anything, perhaps you could have intervened. And here is the patadim. Normally you would wash away your problems with a stiff drink, but the mere thought sets your stomach to churning. In truth, you've never felt less like entering a barroom. I want to talk to Clementine, but Atticus, look at the state of you. What's she so sour about? We know tell her about being report the murder first. There's been a murder upstairs, and the body is a pile of bloody carpet rags. Might be the handiwork of the courtesan killer, so called. I thought you should know. That's got her rattled. Don't know if I've ever seen Clem that way. Upstairs, right under our noses? Who? Who was it, Atticus? Ariana Lutero. No, that sweet girl. Say it ain't so. I'm afraid it is, Clem. I know her too. No one likes to be the bearer of bad news, but it's clear Ariana was well liked at the Rose. Blast. All I gotta say is that Loon better steer clear of Clementine. He tries something like this again, I'll stick a shiv so far up his guts he can pick his teeth with it. I like that. Clem, I was cleaned out. Crikey, you're not for getting in trouble. Do you at least know who ran off with your... Ready? To her it was Clara. After my night upstairs with Clara Reed, I woke up skinned. Every last farthing I won at the table is gone. I have no idea what it's about. Still behaving like some young pup in the county's den. I can't believe Miss Clara would have done it. Though I've been wrong before. There's a reason gentlemen don't hang about here after hours. I'm certain it was Clara Reed who robbed me. The question is why? And what about this long lost mother of yours? Penny's put her job at risk asking around on your behalf. You're right. Tracking down Matilda is more important than the money. Oh. Penny said I aim to help you if we can, but like I said, can't make any promise. Asked about Penny. About good old Penny. Didn't you say she was running around? She was coming around. Penny couldn't make it, but I did hear from her. She said that her boss, Dr. Clancy Wainwright, knows more about the patients at Bethel House, names you identified and such. That's the man you want, but she isn't sure where to find him on his off day. Just what I need, more hoofing it around town. She said you might check at Nandy's shop in Sawyer Square. Apparently, Dr. Wainwright's been consulting Nandy for a special project, for a secret project. Thanks. Listen, mate, I hate to kick a Minotaur when he's down, but you've got to be on your way. Man with as many enemies as you have, or the type you have, kind of puts people around him in danger. Respect? Of course, I respect you as I respect this establishment, even if I've been thoroughly put out here as of late. Quit your griping daily. I'm a coven of a Minotaur. Say goodbye. I better get about my business. Watch out for yourself. Here's hoping I see you on a better footing, Mars the Daily. Till next time. I would like to see you. Is she gone? It's too bad I was taken for. I could have turned my life around with that money. Eh. The dealer, statue, dealer. Yeah, let's leave. Jim? Son of a gun. Jimmy or the commode switch? I don't think. Is this where we don't have time for this. Oh wait. No, we need a 12. There's a it's a down. That's why not. No, that's fine. We rolled a 10. Water. We can't change. The public toilet is much more civilized than pissing in a gutter. Change your form. There we go. Oh, we can't change right now. What? Huh. Jimmy. Molly's ward healer and debt collector is waiting for me with a vinegary look on his job. Oh, Jimmy is a heart and bruise. I hope for my sake he's not here about my debt to Molly. It all started with a bad string of bets on rat baiting and a few bare knuckles brawls I narrowly lost. Get it over with. Best get this over with. I wouldn't make it as far as the streets if I tried to run. For Christ's sakes, are you done caulking at me yet? Mistress Molly sent me to offer you a favor. She has generously arranged for you to work off some of your outstanding debt. His wooden falsies make the breath dampen rot. Makes his breath dampen rot. Like a beetle-infested log. His eyes shine a toxic yellow from the pit of for the pit's as dark as the tar black hair splitting his forehead in a widow's peak. I don't think we've making this view 6 white. Hold your head high. You don't scare me, Jimmy. From one maverick to another, just tell me what I need to know. Listen, me Cully. I'll clear this up for you right now. We know Clara Reed fobbed your dodge. She's a dolly, isn't she? She's after one thing only. Consider last night a reminder of that. I don't believe it. Yes, you do. You're not that dark, not that daft. You've never lived this long. Lucky for you, I have an abundance of Miss Reed, and she was only too glad to hand over your dash. The winnings were never yours to begin with. Molly arranged the whole thing. So what's the problem? She got the money? Sounds like exactly. Sounds to me like you still got your money, so Dolly and I are at quits. You think so, you mug? I told you. Dolly arranged the whole thing. She put Lefty Brown at your table. So Lefty was against us. The famous card shop. I should have known. Card shark. But I was too drunk on winning and gin. Money or no, she did you a favor. So why don't you see that you can do for her in return? Molly gets her money's worth one way or another. Say nothing. First month thing you said today, go talk to Molly at the tavern. And I suggest you clean the wax out of your ears first. She wants to give you this assignment personally. This isn't looking good. Go to Beggar's Lane. Once I head out there, I should go straight for the tavern. We'll be around this way again we won't be around this way for a while. Let's go. was short. Okay,